Now, y'all already know what time it is. It is time for the mess, so let's get into it, y'all. And what is good, you guys? It's be your boy, Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Mess. Okay, we're here to talk about three things today. This may not be no long ass video. I don't see it being no more than between 15 to 20 minutes. I don't see it being that long. But if it is that long, that means I done got into a whole bunch of ranting and raving and all of that other good stuff. But before we even get into today's mess, let's talk about what we got coming up, okay? So be on the lookout for this fourth season of the Whether You Like It or Not panel, which will start on next Monday. We're headed back to Mondays again. And it's going to be at 9:15 Eastern Time, and we're going to start off the season on Yakrati's channel. So be on the lookout for that, okay? Yes, indeed. We'll be back for a brand new season of the Whether You Like It or Not panel, and it will be the Potomac edition. So be on the lookout for that. Tomorrow night, we will be over here on Roasted Review. We'll be back over here on Scotty by Nature TV, rather, for Roasted Review. And we will be roasting and reviewing Love and Marriage Chunsby. We're going to get into some things on this show. Hopefully, next week we get to have Miss Wanda on the show like we planned. But if not, we're still going to do our due diligence with this show. Be on the lookout for Love and Marriage Chunsby's Roasted Review right here on Scotty by Nature TV at 8/7 Central tomorrow night. On on Thursday night, it would be myself and Jamar. We will be interviewing Latrice Rogers on the Prelude, who is from Bill Collective. We'll be talking about the show. We'll be talking about her business. We'll be talking about this reunion and what's to come on the final part of the reunion. Be sure to tune in. And also, you guys already know it is Boys Night Out Week. Okay, it's Boys Night Out Week. We will be back on Friday night at 9/8 Central Time with a special guest by the name of Tremel. If you guys have never heard of Tremel before, I promote his music all the time. I've been promoting his music for the last week. And if you haven't been interested in promoting his music, take out the time to look at Boys Night Out and get a glimpse of his personality. And maybe, just maybe, you will be interested in getting his music. He's a great singer, great music. He has music on Apple Music already. He got music videos. He has a current single out right now by the name of The Weekend. So be on the lookout for that. And also on Sunday, we're going to have us another Love and Marriage Chunsville open panel. I don't have the time yet, but once I get a time, you guys will be the first to know. Be on the lookout for the Love and Marriage Chunsville open panel on Sunday, okay? Be on the lookout for that. Now, without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into the tea that we got today. Now, as you guys already know, that we reported on this just yesterday, okay? And this was Kendra G and Dani Lay, okay? Now, as we already know, Kendra G took to the internet and went the hell in on Dani Lay after being told that Dani Lay requested that she wouldn't be the person to interview her when she went to WGCI for a radio interview. And we already know that that Kendra G is the host of the morning show on the Chicago what word am I looking for, on the Chicago radio station or whatnot. But apparently they have already made up over the last 24 hours, okay? And I'm about to let you guys know what was being said. We have some audio here, okay? And we're gonna play it. And they cleared up the entire situation. So this is what was said. So let's get into it. I already got my Bluetooth speaker out, y'all. Let's get into it, honey. Let's go ahead and get into it, y'all.
Yes, women can talk and figure things out. We both were telling our truths, as in she genuinely didn't know about the interview. Her team genuinely conveyed that she did not want me a part of the interview, which then prompted me to do that video. And girl, if you hate me for life, I don't. If you hate me for life after that,
she ate me up though.
I understand. I want to say this: there's no joy in my heart and what that energy that the video brought you. I don't have joy in my heart. It was just that was my truth. You know, this is what I do. And for someone to say that, speak on her behalf and tell my radio station that she's not comfortable interviewing with me, she'll do it with other people. You know, I'm gonna go hard in the paint.
I understood. She was mad. She always writes for me too. So I was
and that was the thing. Yeah. As a woman, you know, there are certain things that you live life in front of the world. And I'm a woman. I made mistakes in dating past, but there was no camera following me.
Okay, ready?
Yes, women can talk. But there's a sympathy that I do have for you in that way, and there's only things you're going to learn in the journey of dating. It's just that you're doing it in front of the world. Yeah. So I do have a sympathetic pull in my heart for her. But then girl, when I feel like I'm being attacked, I'm gonna attack. Right. So I just want to say this: we talked.
We did. It was a misunderstanding.
People behind the scenes did some things they shouldn't have did
at all. And speaking for me, which I was not aware.
And we're not gonna give. I mean, we there's certain names we just can't share, but. Yeah. She did not know, but I genuinely was told that her team spoke for her, but they misspoke for her. Yeah. So, but we probably ain't gonna do that interview, child, because I got to ask you a question.
I already know that.
And I don't know if you want to answer those questions, girl. So, but listen, let's send her positive love. Let's change that energy I sent out yesterday. Let's change that energy and send love and show that women can have conversations, get to the bottom of it, and there was a simple figure out a way to move forward in a positive way.
Yes, I love it.
And I really do wish you the best of luck.
I wish you the best.
I really do. But we ain't going to that interview, child, because them questions.
She got an email. Child, I can't answer anything. No,
I won't ask her. Figure out a way to move. This goofy ass figure out a way.
Okay, now that was them making up. Now let's get into what happened yesterday. Let's get into that.
Ready? This goofy ass person of the day award goes to Dani Lay, and let me tell you why. Dani Lay is in the city of Chicago. I don't know why. Probably got a high school appearance. Who the hell knows? But she was set to do an interview with the morning show, and she requested that I, Kendra G, be removed from the interview because she was uncomfortable talking to me. Girlfriend, this ain't wilding out. You ain't gonna be Simone me. Now your whole interview has been canceled, but I'm trying to figure out why didn't you want to talk to me in the first place? I actually been on the radio defending your honor. I really felt the way when your baby daddy played you on that infamous IG Live and I defended you on the radio. Now, shout out to B. Simone, who I know in real life, rock with in real life, but I actually understood why you didn't want to do Wild Out with her. But I'm still trying to figure out why the hell you ain't want to talk to me? Now, are you nervous? I'm going to ask you the questions that need to be asked. Like, are you still sleeping with your baby daddy after he beat your brother up and played you on the IG Live? And you know what? I probably would have asked you that question because I need to know. Because if you forgave him, that means I need to forgive him. Are you nervous I was going to bring this goofy ass person of the day, that whack ass Yellowbone song? Girlfriend, I don't care. You can make a song about your skin tone and celebrate it. I love being a dark skinned woman. Ain't no whack ass song like that gonna make me insecure about my complexion. Are you nervous that I was gonna ask you, like, how did it feel to be a girlfriend thinking you was better than all the baby mamas just to become a baby mama and get treated worse? And you know what, Dani Lay? I probably would have asked you all those questions because guess what? That's my job. That's what I do. I ask the questions that the people want to know. Maybe you should focus on your job, be in the studio and make a hit. And we can't talk about your music and not about your personal life. That's not my fault that your personal life is more relevant than your music. That's your fault. You're around here trying to get people removed from interviews. It don't go down like that. Now you miss out on the opportunity to have a radio interview on number one urban station in Chicago. And guess what? This opportunity might not come around again because your music ain't popping. So with that being said, sit your goofy ass down. Enjoy Chicago while you're here.
And that was the read that prompted this whole kumbaya, my lord, moment that she just had, that these two women just had. Now, mind you, I see nothing wrong with them getting down to the bottom of everything, finding out what's really going on, what really went down, why there was some miscommunication. No, nothing wrong with that. Have no problem with that. But one thing about it, ain't no way in the hell I'm gonna make up with Kendra G after she done drug and ate me up and left no crumbs yesterday, and all the bloggers got a hold of it and everybody has something to say after the way that Kendra G embarrassed the living hell out of Dani Lay. I don't even like Dani Lay, but she would have to come and see me before we ever apologize to each other. She would have to come and see me, and what I mean by she would have to come and see me, bitch, are you serious, bitch? What? How? What? No! You don't get to embarrass me And then turn around and be like, well, women can talk about things. We can talk about. No, we're going to have us a talk with our hands first. And then we're going to have a real talk. Because the way you ate her up and drug her up and down the internet, some hands would have been thrown first. I'm just saying. The way Kendra G ate her up like that was oh my God, like, girl. Before I even did my video yesterday, I kept playing that particular thing over and over and over again. And I'm just like, girl, mm, girl, that's all I could say. Like, girl, oh, that's all I could say the entire time. But all jokes aside, though, good for them. Glad that they were able to get past it. Glad that they were able to talk it out and just figure out what went wrong with the situation. It's good to always get clarity on certain situations before you continue to go on with the same negative energy. At least they got it all out the way. At least they found out what the problem really, really was and they've moved past it. So that's one thing I can say. So that was a very mature way to do it. And I appreciate it. I appreciate them moving on and just being like, you know what? That was some miscommunication with the teams. You know what I'm saying? Much miscommunication with the teams, and we know what's going on now, and we're just gonna move forward. So, shout outs to Kendra G and Dani Lay, but girl, the way Kendra G ate her up, that's all I'm saying. But we're gonna move on to the next thing. And the next thing up is these two women, Miss Kandi Burris and Tamar Braxton. Now, I'm surprised that no blogs have picked this up at all. No blogs have picked this up, period. No one has picked this up. I noticed it on Instagram, and then I made a tweet about it saying, now y'all see Tamar Braxton shade and Kandi. Then somebody asked me what she say. So this is what happened. She shaded Kandi. I'm guessing Tamar and Carlos King are good friends, and she shaded Kandi to defend Carlos King. Now, this is what happened, okay? Carlos King was at a show that Tamar Braxton was doing. Carlos King made a post on Instagram and he said, "My bitch is back at Tamar Braxton." So Tamar responded by reposting it on her Instagram story, and she said, "My friend at the Carlos King who don't have to steal nobody nothing. I love you." Y'all can't tell me that wasn't shade. Y'all know it was. Y'all know it was shade. So then there was another page that's on Twitter that follows me that's a big Kandi fanatic. They sent me these two things. Now, apparently, this is Kandi's follow list. Kandi still follows Tamar Braxton. But on the other hand, Tamar has unfollowed Kandi Burris. And all of this is about the whole situation with Carlos King. One thing for certain and two things for sure. Tamar Braxton loved to involve herself in some bullshit that ain't got nothing to do with her. Why did you even have to do that? Why did you even have to throw shade? And see, this is the reason why I don't like Miss Piggy in the first place. This is the reason why I don't like her, because she did the same thing with K. Michelle. K. Michelle was talking about her abuse on Love and Hip Hop with Myth Hits, and what did she do? She hops in the situation, got some slick shit to say. Then when K. Michelle came back at her ass, now she wanted to cry and play the victim. Then her ass was sitting up on the reel talking about there's a certain individual. They called me a Muppet. You got called a Muppet because you could not mind a business that pays you. And in this particular situation, you can't mind a business that pays you. And wasn't you just on Celebrity Big Brother crying your eyes out because Kandi and them didn't fuck with you? And now here you go shading her on Instagram to defend somebody that did something foul to her. This is why I don't like Tamar. This is the main reason why I cannot stand Tamar. And it's not even a Kandi situation for me. It's really not a Kandi situation. It's mainly the fact that Tamar don't know when to shut the hell up. She always speaking on somebody else's behalf, and these same people would never speak on her behalf. This is the reason why she be having trouble with her sisters. This is the reason why a lot of people in the industry don't fucking like her, because she's always running her mouth. She's always saying stuff that she don't have no business saying, and it's just ridiculous. I'm tired of Tamar. Like, you didn't even have to do that. And I'm surprised ain't no blogs pick this shit up. But baby, I knew I was gonna have to talk about it. Because when I saw that shit, I made sure to screenshot that shit. Now you up here defending Carlos. He don't need you to defend him. If anything, he need to come out and defend his damn self. He don't need you saying nothing on his behalf, girl. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Cause this really ain't got nothing to do with you, Tamar. You always running your fucking mouth all the time. Shut up. But then if Kandi responds and shows out and read your ass down like you need to be read, then you're gonna be somewhere crying and you're gonna be playing the victim. Cause that's what you do. So that's all I'm gonna say about Tamar, because I'm really trying to hold back on saying a lot of shit. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it right there. We're gonna move on to the last story of the day, and this just ends because this video wasn't even supposed to be about nothing but Tamar and Kandi. But this just ends. This is breaking news pretty much. So Tia Mowry and Corey Hardick is divorcing, and this comes as a shock to a lot of people. So I got an article right here from not podcast, from page 6. And this is what was said. Now, Tia Mowry is divorcing her husband, Corey Hardrick, of 14 years. The sister actress, who is age 44, announced their split in a Tuesday Instagram post. I have always been honest with my fans, and today is no different. I wanted to share that Corey and I have decided to go our separate ways. She captioned a throwback black and white photo of the pair. These decisions are never easy and not without sadness. We will maintain the friendship as we co parent our beautiful children. I am grateful for the happy times that we had together, and I want to thank my friends and my family and the fans for your love and support as we start this new chapter moving forward in our lives. According to court docs obtained by TMZ, Mowry filed in Los Angeles earlier in the day, citing irreconcilable differences. Okay, Mowry reportedly didn't specify date of separation, but is asking a judge for joint custody and legal custody of the ex's two children, 11-year-old Cree and 4-year-old Cairo. Per TMZ, the mother of two notes in her filing that she and Hardick, age 42, have a prenup in place. Perhaps referencing the split, Mowry posted a cryptic message to her Instagram story on Tuesday saying, letting go won't be painful, but it won't hurt as much as holding on to an illusion. Tia and Corey met as undergrads at Los Angeles Pepperdine University before tying the knot in 2008. My husband and I, we were friends for a whole year before we started dating. Tia said in a 2013 interview with Ebony, recounting the early days of their relationship. The Disney Channel alum explained that she and the American Sniper actor waited for a while to be intimate with one another. This works for some people and it doesn't work for some people, and it's okay. She elaborated. Know and learn and understand what baggage can you handle and what can you not handle. Discussing relationships in general, Tia stressed the importance of asserting her independence. Okay. I think you should focus on having the relationship to define, focus on not having the relationship define who you are, or a man to define who you are. So if you are careful and cautious about that going into a relationship, I think going to be a healthy relationship. And I think that at the end of the day, it starts with you. It starts with looking within and loving who you are, knowing who you are first, knowing who you are as a person. And then once you are solid within that, Corey and I are constantly learning. But once you have some foundation of who you are as a person, you're not looking for anything or any man to solidify you at all. And that was the article from page 6 about Tia and Corey Hardrick getting a divorce. It's very sad. It's sad. There's a lot of people that's sad about this situation. You know, a lot of people feel like they no longer have no hope because Tia and Corey break up. But you know, sometimes the best couples, they gotta separate. You know, everything don't always last forever. And who knows what type of problems they may have had. And that's the thing about it. You see things on the outside and you perceive it to be a certain type of way, but you really don't know what it really is on the inside. And while we're thinking that they're having the best relationship in the world and Tia has the best man in the world, she could have been miserable in their relationship and we don't know why. You know, I think that both Tia and Corey are both beautiful people. I think that they are both great people. I think that they were equally yoked and meant for each other. But that was my reality. In their reality, they're no longer meant for each other anymore. Sometimes you get into relationships and you expect the relationship to last you forever, for a lifetime, but it don't always work that way. And sometimes it's okay that it doesn't. So at least they're moving on in a positive way. At least they're going to share custody of the kids. They're going to remain in each other's lives for the sake of the kids. It just may be the best for them to just not be together. I mean, you know, ain't nothing wrong with that. You know, sometimes when people separate or break up, you know, people expect it to be, you know, expect it to be the worst thing in the world when people break up. It's not like when you break up, you don't always break up on bad terms. One of the last people that I dated, we broke up and it wasn't on bad terms. We're still friends to this day. So sometimes we break up for different reasons. It may not even be about, you know, the other person. It could be about our wants and our needs, and they probably can't be met by that person. Doesn't make that person a bad person, but they may not want the same things in life that you want. So it may be best that you find somebody who shares the same interests as you. So who knows what could have happened between them. But I would say best of luck to both Tia and Corey. We all wish you the best, and we still love you guys as a couple, and we will love you guys as friends. Okay. So shout out to Tia and Corey. You know, and shout out to your kids, because that's who's going to be affected by it the most. But I know they're going to make, from the way it sounds, they're going to do whatever they can to make it a comfortable transition for the kids, and that is really what matters at the end of the day. So with that being said, you guys, this will be your boy Scott About Nature TV. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, share this video, and also click on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever a video drops. Also, if you want to follow me on any form of social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, and my TikTok will be down in the description box below. But if you want me to follow you back on IG, all you got to do is hit me up in the hashtag, in the DMs with the hashtag message Scotty Gang, and I will definitely follow you back. With that being said, you guys, your boy is out of here, and I will leave you guys with 3 different promos, and I will talk to you guys at another time. Bye, y'all.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Tremel. I just wanted to say that I have a new project that's out. It's called Mixed Feelings. It's on all streaming platforms. I would hope that you would go and check it out. It's a really good feel of an album. It's got everything you need and more. It's got R&B, it's got a little bit of pop, it's got a little bit of hip hop. It's everything that you need and more. It's out all streaming platforms, like I said. Please check me out, and you can also follow me at IAM_Tremel. That's IAM_TRAMEL. Check me out. I hope to hear from you.